Hi guys, Drew here, and welcome to season 3 of GFR. I'm doing GFR again. This has been the third season I've been doing GFR. This is the Growl's 5th anniversary season though. So the Growl started off with a bang with a 7-4 win opening night against the Reading Royals. What a game for the Growlers. Honestly, it was one of the weirdest games, but it was one of the greatest games that I've seen the Growlers play. It felt kind of weird because the majority of the guys I hardly even knew before the season started at least. Um, and even the returning players, it feels like it was everybody besides Skirving. But like you're saying, like, hey, Dawes returning, McKay's returning, Tyconic's returning, all Escott even as well. They're all returning. Cadigan, he came back for one game probably. But all those guys changed their numbers, so it kind of looks a little odd. But hey, it's gonna probably be the new normal. But for the rest of the season for now. But pretty good game from the Growlers. 7 goals, a touchdown, basically. But the goals for the Growlers, Tyler Weiss, I'll call him that for now. I think I'd rather pronounce him Tyler Weiss. But he gets the first 2 goals of the season for the Growlers. It was great 2 goals. One, I believe the first one was the power play, or either the first one or the second one. 2 great goals. One was on the left face-off dot. The other was on the right face-off dot. So he could score from all those ways. But good to see him getting one. And then Grant Cruikshank getting the third goal of the season for the Growlers. His first at the Growler, his first pro goal actually. Cruikshank, 25 years old. He's a little older for an ECHL player, but hey, there's been older guys on the Growlers, so no need to worry about that. But what a goal for Grant Cruikshank. I didn't even realize it was that much of a highlight reel goal until I saw the replay. It looked like a pretty solid goal for Cruikshank, but it looked really nice. He flipped the puck over one of Reading's sticks and then just shot it right after, and it beat Mayer to get the third goal of the game for the Growlers. Todd Skirving getting the fourth goal of the season for the Growlers, and that's his first of the season. And who knows how many goals is Skirving going to score this year? I don't know. Todd's expecting to have a really good season, as he usually does. And will he get to see? Most fans are wanting it, so hopefully he gets it. In the next few weeks at least. I don't think you want to be naming a captain like around Christmas time at least. But good to see Scurvy getting the first goal of the season for him. And then Berezowski scores. He gets his first pro goal as a Newfoundland Growler. He's played for the Everett Silvertips of the WHL for the past few seasons. He leads them like all time in goals and points, I believe. He's a really good player. I noticed last night that he was definitely one of the MVPs, one of the hardest working players on the Growlers at least. But good to see Berezowski getting his first career goal as well. He was pretty fired up after he scored the goal. Right in front of the net, just curled it right around Mayer and found the back of the net. And the sixth goal, he's probably gonna be my favorite player now on the Growlers. But Brock Caulfield gets his first pro goal, I'll say, as a Newfoundland Growler. As you guys may know, his brother Cole Caulfield, I'm a Habs fan by the way. His brother Cole Caulfield's the star basically on Montreal. Him and Suzuki are really good. Brock and Cole are basically twins. They're very identical. But it's good to see Brock getting his first goal. He was meh, I found. I expected him to be a lot like his brother, but he kind of is, I'll say. He has the same shot as his brother. But Brock definitely getting the first goal of the season for the Growlers in the first game. So he has 1 goal in 1 game. He's like Cole. He's a goal scorer. But there you go. Caulfield getting his first of the season for the Growlers. And the empty net goal goes to Saron Noel. Forgot to mention him in the season preview, but he's actually a new signing with the Growlers. Second round pick by the Florida Panthers in 2018, I believe. He's looking to be a pretty solid player. He's 6'5". Definitely could be one guy standing in front of the net on the power play. Although it seems like it'll be Souther's job once he's down here. But Noel, he looks pretty good. Uses his body in a lot of plays. It's just great physicality, and he was able to find the back of the net for one. He was just hogging the puck and was able to find the back of the net. I believe he was out of the box also. Like, he came out of the box, and one of Reading's defensemen on the blue line didn't even realize he was there, and he just took the puck and scored. But that's the 7th goal for the Growlers, and that's all the goals for the Growlers. Nolan Mayer didn't have a great night for the Reading Royals. He was the goalie night for the Royals. He had a 700 save percentage. I believe the Royals had like 17 or like 20-ish shots on goal last night. But I was looking at it like RIP Mayer's save percentage and goals against average because it's going down a lot. But Dryden McKay was in net to start the season for the Newfoundland Growlers. He had a pretty solid game, had not under a 900 save percentage, letting in 4 goals. But pretty solid game regardless. Ryan Shazowski was playing his former team in the Newfoundland Growlers. Seemed like a bit of a menace in the game. He was acting a little odd. Tried to use his physicality in plays that he could. And he scored 2 goals for Reading. I was kind of nervous he was going to get a hat trick near the end of the game when Reading got their power plays. And Adam Brubacher also got 2 goals for Reading. So the only guys who scored last night for Reading were Shazowski and Brubacher, but they did score 4 goals in the game. And let's talk about that brawl that led into the second intermission. So basically, for the people who are confused on what happened, basically what happened was Caulfield took a shot, went out of play, whistle blew, and then it seemed like it was going into a TV timeout. But all of a sudden, Devin Poliani, I'll call him already. First of all, he's a dirtbag. But second of all, comes over and like kind of like fiddles around with Singleton's leg. Like he had the stick and just like kind of slashes it a little bit, not too harmless. But then Singleton just pushes back, and Palliani's chest starts hammering on Singleton. Now Tate Singleton, he's definitely put a name in himself. Definitely reminds me of a little bit of a Zach Solo, definitely a gritty player, but he seems to be a little more fast, and he's probably gonna be a pretty good goal scorer for the Growlers this year. But anyways, just a giant brawl starts, and Shazowski just starts to jump on Growlers, like, get off of them, Shiz. But Victor goes in on Palliani, just pulled him out of the pile, and just starts hammering him. I believe Victor got a 10-minute misconduct. I don't blame the ref for that call, because, like, Palliani was down, so he had nothing to fight for. But, then Singleton, I believe, was wanting to drop the glove with Millman, of Reading, because I believe there was a play where he was going against Brubacher. Singleton he was trying to fight Brubacher, but then Millman came over and grabbed the piece of him. Then Singleton dropped his right glove, and Palliani comes over and just starts hammering on Singleton, and that's when they dropped the gloves. As the fight went, Palliani did start hammering Singleton a couple times. Singleton didn't really look like he knew what he was doing, but I kind of got nervous he was going to lose the fight. But right after I think that, he just drops him. He pretty much just drops Palliani down to the ice, which the crowd goes wild. I was jumping out of my seat like crazy. I'm sure I wasn't the only one though. And Palliani just took a nap. And he got what he got. You get what you get, and you don't be upset, Devin Palliani. But it was a pretty good game regardless for the Growlers. They got the win, and touchdown for the Growlers, all as the title of this video. But yeah, so the first game of the season is a pretty good one. Most likely we're going to see Jacob Kucharski go in net tomorrow night for Reading, and most likely we'll see Vyacheslav Peksa in net for the Growlers. I'm probably going to be calling him Peksa a couple times this year, but I do know that it's Peksa. Maybe we'll give him the nickname Pex, like Pecorine. But yeah, so we'll see how that goalie duel goes. And hopefully the Growlers can get their second win of the season. Maybe we'll start the season like Worcester did last year and get like a lot of wins to start the season. That would be pretty solid. Most likely we'll see Blake Christensen, newly acquired Growler, get into the lineup tonight, as well as DJ Jerome and Nolan Dillingham. Didn't know why they were not in the lineup last night, but I know that Christensen probably didn't make his trip to Newfoundland, and Jerome is suspended the first game of the season because he did something in the preseason with Orlando. But most likely they're going to play tonight, and we'll see how the Growlers play with some new forwards and defensemen in the lineup tonight. That's going to be it for the guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't like this video, you can subscribe if you really liked it. GFR is back. We are 19 subscribers away from 200. Hopefully we can hit it by the end of 2023. So that's going to be it for the guys. And I'll talk to you all again tomorrow as the Growlers take on the Reading Royals.